Let's see. Give that a few seconds and see what pops up. All right. Now, where is everybody?
Good question.
Let's see here. All right. CP says he was stuck on the toilet. He's on his way.
Well, you know, shit happens.
Haven't heard anything from Wild yet. Yeah, we got a lot to go over. All right, good deal. Well, there's CP.
What up?
What's going on?
So ton. It's my own fault. Nice. My hair's fucking long. I hate it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Griffcast episode 156, the Mature Nerdy Podcast for immature people, the show where we talk about any and all things nerd, from video games, comic books, movies, computer technology, and or science. I am your host, King Neckbeard Griffmore. Welcome to the show. Merry Christmas. This is, I guess, our last show of the year. So we're going to do our year in review.
What? Are we going to do it on the 28th? You're not going to do it on the 20th?
Oh, we have one more show this year.
I know math.
Yeah, well, I didn't know math. All right, well, we're still going to do our year in review, and then we'll, because that's going to be post-Christmas. This is pre-Christmas, so. Yeah, I kind of figure we'll just break down the things we've been playing throughout the year. We'll talk about the releases and some how some of them were received. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Do we just want to go through the release calendar, or do we want to, go through what we've been doing this year, or what are our top games this year?
Dude, I mean, I know two of them, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like releases go, honestly, I forget a lot that's even come out through this year.
Yeah, I was looking at just like in January, I'm like, was that this year? I guess it was.
Yeah, it's hard to remember.
The way that you said that, you're like, January? It's January this year? Or was
Oh,
that
well.
January last year? Oh God, no, I don't know.
I don't know.
Honestly, there's been so many good game releases. And there was a lot of good game releases this year and last year. It's hard to remember which one was which.
Yeah.
Last year, I feel like last year was off. I mean, I guess
I guess it depends who you are, honestly. Yeah.
Last year was off, but when it hit, it was good.
Yeah.
last year was 24. 23 was stacked. I think 23 was stacked. 24 was okay. I mean, it wasn't a bad year, but it wasn't stacked. And then 25 was stacked.
Yeah. 25 has some damn good games. All right, so yeah, like just for example, like for me this year, of course, like top games, Expedition 33 is up there. I mean, who'd have thunk it?
Yeah. I mean, you really
honestly.
You might need to pull my year in review for like Xbox and PlayStation and Steam like right now, so I can go back and like think about what I had to play.
Well, I've played a lot this year. I played more this year than I usually do, because typically I'll play like 3 games and just, hey, we got WoW.
Oh man!
Oh, there he is.
What up?
We're getting spammed on Kick. Awesome.
Bam.
Oh,
Good meat.
but it was a good year. Yeah, I mean, obviously, and there's a couple of games that I played this year that I wouldn't think I would have liked, but they were slapping.
I think Expedition 33 is one of those for me. I mean, like everyone was telling me it was turn-based, and I was like, nope, not going to touch it. Not going to touch it. I hate turn-based games, dude. And then I played it. People were just like, you gotta play that, man. You gotta play it. And I played it. It got robbed. It still got robbed. I don't care.
Yeah.
It got like all the awards.
I mean,
Oh no, we got 99 of 100 awards. It got robbed. It was robbed.
he got robbed of audio design. Come on, man. You told me that. I mean, Battlefield is probably very worthy. I'm sure it is very.
I don't know. I
worthy.
mean, it's kind of hard to top that audio design in 33.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, it still wasn't music though. If it didn't win music, I would have fucking rioted. I would have rioted more than Game of the Year. If it didn't win music, I would have fucking lost my shit, man. It definitely fucking deserved music.
What kind of world would we be living in if Donkey Kong won Game of the Year?
I mean, not the right
Astro Boy
world. I think.
last year, man. Astro Boy last year, dude. I was seriously like, I was going through like someone posted like a pictures like of all the games like over the last 10 years, and all of them. You look at them and you're like, those games that won changed gaming in some way, shape, or form. Whether it was the style of game, whether it was the story, its design, you know, plot, and just what in some way, shape, or form, it actually had an effect on gaming. It is a talked about game, and it had a huge effect on how gaming progressed through the years, which is what Game of the Year should be, right? It should be a game that has a huge effect on gaming. It should be, you know, a game that, you know, has top tier audio, top tier music, top tier plot, top tier story, top tier performance, you know, actor performance, and that's what makes Game of the Year. And then there's fucking Astro Boy that is right there that did absolutely none of that shit.
You know, honestly, though, I mean,
fucking nothing.
yeah, I think I have to go with Soft on this one. I think 2024 was pretty weak if Astro Boy won. The year that Astro Boy won
No. 24 was actually pretty dope because it had, I remember now, it had fucking Black Myth Wukong, not nominated. It had Stellar Blade, not nominated. It had some good fucking games. 24 did have some good fucking games that just weren't nominated, and they chose fucking Astro Boy over everything. I was like, how the fuck did we get here? I'm not saying Astro Boy wasn't a good game, but it damn sure wasn't.
Wasn't that 23? Was that 23 or
That good.
I want to say that was 23 because wasn't it Belatro last year?
No, Belatro was nominated too.
Okay.
How are you really feel?
Card King.
I'm gonna say this. Like, I've actually bought and downloaded Belatro, and I'm like, I have got to see what people are talking about with this freaking game, because like if you just read the description on what it is and you read how people talk about it, you're like, this game has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's a roguelike poker game. So I downloaded it and I started playing, and I'm like, this is kind of interesting. 8 hours later, I finally turned it off.
8 hours.
Hours later.
8 hours. Okay, well, all right, man. Good for you.
I mean, you can't knock 8 hours. And you know it takes him. It's got to be a game that he gets locked in.
Yeah. So like I played it longer than Doom: The Dark Ages and Stellar Blade combined.
I was gonna give my own comparison. I was like, yeah, you got farther in Belatro than I did in Death Stranding 2. I got a couple hours into Death Stranding 2. I'm still just like, man, this game is fucking stupid. I was gonna play it. But hey, how'd you not get that far in Stellar Blade? Stellar Blade's a pretty dope game.
I just haven't gone back to it. Like I lost interest after like a couple days. But I couldn't play it for like 8 hours straight.
Yeah. I was only a few hours into Dark Ages, only because I only started playing that game like 2 days ago. But now we got a few hours in, just because I haven't revisited. I'm the same way. I just haven't revisited. But I was playing it, and I was just like, why haven't I played this sooner?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking dope.
So yeah, I was going to do a quick review on Doom: The Dark Ages. Doom: The Dark Ages is a game that it's masculinity incarnate. The problem with Doom: The Dark Ages, right, is that there's no choice in the game. There's no choices. There's no, play a certain way. It's you cycle through everything. When you run out of ammo, you cycle to the next thing, and you just keep going.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It is a fun game. The story, I just wasn't fully attached to the story, which, and the Doom story in and of itself is just crazy from start to finish. So, and I couldn't really tell where Dark Ages sat in the timeline.
The Dark Ages. I mean, you can't really tell that you're running around in medieval times back then. When you still have
you really not.
guns,
It's
though.
yeah, it's guns and spaceships, and it's like they took Doom Eternal, made it a flat plane, and the ships are now castles.
Yeah. I mean, I was playing it like as it was starting out. I was like, I felt like it was like 1430, but I still had automatic weapons and shit, and there's spaceships obviously. And you're right. What year does Doom: The Dark Ages take place?
Like, a part of me wants to think that it's technically post-apocalyptic.
It's like the first time Google has let me down. It doesn't take place in a specific modern year. It's in an ancient, medieval-inspired era. That's it.
It could just be a standalone story. Another thing that throws me off too is in one of the cutscenes, the Doomslayer actually has a voice line, which was weird.
He's spoken before.
Yeah, but not. I mean, it's off-putting when
He spoke a
the
lot in Doom Eternal. I think he had like a couple. He had a few lines. He spoke a lot.
I think I was more of a Doom 2016 fan than Eternal, because I didn't really like how the company treated Mick Gordon. So, all right, for just to catch everybody up. So Mick Gordon is the guy who did all the music for Doom 2016. Fantastic soundtrack. Like, I could put on that soundtrack and be good for weeks at a time. There's like several songs on that soundtrack I can just put on repeat, and it just tickles my ADHD neurotypical it fires all the neurons. It's fantastic. It's metal, it's techno, it's everything combined. It's fantastic. Well, then they did Doom Eternal in, what was that, 2020? And they brought Mick Gordon back to do the soundtrack. And he got halfway through a song and he found out that they weren't going to pay him. So he left, waiting for the contracts, trying to get the contracts all sorted out. And instead of bringing him back, they just brought somebody else in, and they used his style for the entire soundtrack. And the song that he basically half wrote is the number one song on that soundtrack. Yeah. And if you want to know, the song was The Only Thing We Have to Fear is Fear Itself, or something like that. It's a banger of a song. Even Alex Terrible from Slaughter to Prevail did a cover of it. So I got like, I know there's like some shady stuff, and I don't know the whole story. Like, I've only heard from his side of how what happened, and you got to hear both sides to get a final determination. So I won't make one. So I have played Doom Eternal. Don't remember if I beat it or not. Played Doom: The Dark Ages. I have not beat that yet. I will go back to it and just try to like plow through it. But it got a bit repetitive. Like all the so like in Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, each enemy type had its own finishing move. And Doom: The Dark Ages, it's not that way. it's a shared finishing move for just about every enemy type. Now, some do have some special ones, but at the same time, it's like, like the one-off here and there, it gets repetitive. Because the quickest way to clear the screen is to get everything down to where they're finishable and just run around, just finish move everything. And I mean, that's the play experience I had. The mech fighting was really good in Doom Eternal or Doom the Dark Ages. And there's a lot of mech fighting where you get into one of the old machines and fight giant, 60-foot demons. It's good. It's fun. There's certain, it is. I'm not trying to put the game down. It is a lot of fun. It's just far from feeling like a Doom game. It's got the aesthetic, but it doesn't have the feel, if that makes sense.
New Flash.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm right now, like, I'm not going to say PoE is in my top because it's not technically in release yet. But Expedition 33 is definitely in my top. That's really, I can't really think of anything else that I've played and finished.
I'm going back, and there's not a lot. I guess I gotta see.
Because there was a lot of flops this year. Oh, I guess Monster Hunter Wilds, that was this year.
That game was huge for like 3 weeks and then just immediately stopped.
Well, it's because in a week you could get to the end game, get fully decked out, and then trivialize the rest of the game.
I just got a 4. I feel like didn't have as much impact as I thought it was going to be.
Well, it's because the people who are Ninja Gaiden fans are like 60 years old now, and they don't have the dexterity to play the new one.
Yo, man, you had to be fucking sweaty constantly to play that game. I was playing it. Dude, I felt like I was like on a normal one. I was just like, why the fuck is this game so goddamn sweaty? This is crazy.
That's how the games are.
God. That shit was tough. I started getting in the hang of it. Like, by the time I started getting in the hang of it, I ended up dropping it. I don't know why.
Was Armored Core this year? I haven't played that yet. Or was that last year?
I think it was last year. I'm pretty sure that was last year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into Armored Core because I haven't played that in years.
Armored Core 6.
Yeah,
that was last.
I thought it was really good.
I think like Armored Core 3 was like the last one I played, whichever one was on the PS2.
Yeah,
back to the PS2 days.
Yeah,
those were the days.
Yeah, those were the days where games were actually good. You actually got. Now you paid for a game, you got the game.
Yeah.
You got the.
That was before the whole idea of a day one patch.
I mean, it wasn't possible.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a technology. Technology has ruined gaming.
That reminds me, actually. Thanks for bringing that up. So Blizzard did something dirty again.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. So the Thursday during that last game show award or game show, whatever it was, Blizzard announced the next expansion for Diablo 4, which is coming out in April. And then they shadow dropped a new class that was supposed to be playable on Friday. Here's the thing, though. It's now locked behind 2 paywalls.
Behind 2?
Well, you got to buy the game, right? And you have to pre-order the expansion to play the new class.
That's dirty. I mean, you got to buy the game. Of course, you got to buy the game. What are you going to say? That's a paywall. How are you going to say that's a paywall? I mean, you can't play the class if you don't have the game.
It's still a paywall.
The entire game's behind a paywall, man. That's so stupid.
Well, I mean, yeah. If you got to pay to play the game, that's a paywall. You can't play the game if you don't pay.
By technicality, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're also not right. You're not wrong. You shouldn't be.
You're not wrong, but you shouldn't be right.
All right, so yeah, having it behind the pre-order, like you have to buy the pre-order to get the class. That's pretty shady.
Yeah. Well, apparently they're going to be dropping 2 classes with that expansion. This one is locked behind a paywall, and you can play it now. The other one's locked behind the expansion.
Cold-blooded.
So it's Blizzard being dirty. I mean, that's what happens when you're owned by Activision.
Dang.
Yeah, which is funny because PoE 2 that same day dropped their new class for free.
Free. Imagine dropping a class and just naming it free. That's the name of it. It's not Paladin. It's not.
If I ever make a game, that's what I'm going to do.
I don't know what the name of the class is. It's just called free.
Yeah, I'm just going to call it free. All right. Anybody else got some top games this year besides Expedition 33?
Doesn't matter. All right. I guess two games.
Doesn't matter.
Just, I saw someone they voted but like
Nominated?
what was the game that came out? No, not nominated. It was kind of like their own thing. Their own, their own critic, their own magazine outlet. And they just said they said Doom the Dark can't really comment. I do think Assassin's Creed Shadows was a beautiful fucking game. Now, I understand when I say beautiful, I just mean artistic graphics.
Wouldn't Ghost of Yotei be up there too?
Ghost of Yotei would be up there. I do think, but no, Assassin's Creed Shadows was graphically better and more colorful.
Okay.
I think their scenery was phenomenal and fantastic. Their scenery, especially like as the seasons would change and the scenery would change, the environment would change. I think they did a good job. I think
one thing that I thought was
give Ubisoft some credit, but I think they did a really good job on that game. I don't think it should have got a shout on as much as it should have, but it also doesn't deserve a shit ton of praise. Did that make sense?
Right. Yeah, I can see that with Doom the Dark Ages because there is a lot of levels or chapters that are borderline open. It almost feels like they're playtesting an open world Doom.
I would hate that.
Yeah.
I would hate that so much.
An open world Doom?
Please don't do that.
Yeah. Doom has always been linear.
Linear?
Yeah. It's always been a straight path.
Sorry.
You might make a left turn, but then you're going to make a right.
Eventually.
Now, the other thing I thought was really interesting about Doom the Dark Ages is it is so fast paced that it's hard to find all the secret stuff. Because you will.
I was gonna say more. I mean, like if you're checking your map pretty often, I think it's pretty easy to like. It could be easy to find stuff, but it's not hard to not miss stuff.
Right. And it is. If you go back, because that's one thing I do appreciate is you can go backwards. Like you can explore the whole level, as long as you don't lock yourself into a room.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like there's a lot of stuff that I've missed. Like it's all cosmetic crap, and the action figures and stuff like that. But
That's why I never complete a level so quickly. Like after I clear everything out, I always end up going back.
well, that was the thing is a lot of times you'll be so engaged in staying alive and in combat that you'll walk right past something that was supposed to be a secret. Yeah, I mean, it was like I said, it's still fun, and I am gonna go back to it. But yeah. All right, so let's see here. Wild Solips, you got anything to add to the list besides Expedition?
Not really, honestly, all the games that I played this year, aside from Expedition 33, were just remakes of games from a long time ago, like Ninja Gaiden 2, when that was remade. Gears of War, that was basically a remake.
Yeah.
For me personally, that was a lot of the games that I played. Expedition was like the only new game that I really played that was good.
Yeah.
Wild's over there. He only plays Fortnite, so.
No, not Fortnite. Call of Duty sprinkled in there, and
I thought I saw you on Battlefield a couple of times.
yeah, I've been hitting Battlefield.
I don't have the heart to pay for Battlefield full price.
See, that's the thing I didn't.
Yeah. Battlefield was a good game though, man. I mean, I played when the open beta was out and they were doing the server test. Man, I had game. Man, I grew up on Battlefield games. I fucking love Battlefield. And playing this one, I was like, dude, I fucking love it too. I know it could get Red Sec, but Red Sec is battle royale type shit. And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
It is.
Battlefield 6 is good.
And Fortnite's starting to creep his way there too.
All right.
Battlefield 6 deserves my money, but I'm not quite gonna give it. I'm not gonna give it there. I don't know.
If we're talking about multiplayer games, I have been playing Arc Raiders a little bit. That game's kind of
I
fun.
was just about to say Arc Raiders too. I watch a couple of people play Arc Raiders. A couple buddies of mine they'll stream it for me sometimes, and I'll watch it. And I'm like, it looks good too. But also at the same time, like a lot of people were upset that Arc Raiders wasn't nominated for Game of the Year and things like that. And I'm just like, I can understand the game is fun. I understand it's really cool. It's got a cool concept.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier on, like it didn't do anything new, right?
It doesn't have like a strong narrative or anything. It's just a cool multiplayer game,
Yeah.
Yeah, just because a game is fun and you can play it for hours does not make it Game of the Year worthy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta say something artistically.
Right. I mean,
Like-
more artistically. It's just got to do more things. It's got to have a huge impact. And someone, I forgot who said it, but Expedition 33, that game is going to have a huge impact on gaming for years to come. Whereas Arc Raiders, yeah, it's a hella fun game. I can understand you can have hella fun playing it, and it's super exciting, and you can dump hours into it. But still, a year from now, a year and a half from now, no one's going to ever know it even existed. Another game's going to come out, another extraction shooter, or is going to come out another multiplayer game, and everyone's going to drop that game like a fucking hotcake. Dude, and a year and a half is being fucking very gracious.
Yeah.
It'll get overshadowed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Like, I think PoE 2 is hands down the best isometric ARPG that I've ever played. But if that's not your type of game, it's no reason for it to win Game of the Year. It's not ticking multiple boxes for everybody. Like, for me, it's just like, oh, hey, this scratches your tism. Keep going.
Right.
And, yeah, I mean, same thing with something like Arc Raiders. Like, I don't understand Arc Raiders. I don't like extraction shooters, but at the same time, I can understand what it's doing.
Yeah. It's just like Fortnite.
Yeah.
It scratches an itch for people. Yeah.
All right, we'll just flip through the list here. I'm not going to read everything. January we had Wuthering Waves. I've been hearing great things about that.
Oh, dude, what was the game that got Player's Choice? Sorry, just because was that Wuthering Waves? It might have been Wuthering Waves.
It might have been.
That got Player's Choice. Sorry, I'm totally derailing your thing. But I just
you're good.
That up
you're good. Wuthering Waves, like I said, I've been hearing great things about it. It is still on the Steam top list, and it came out in January, so it's held there. It's another indie game, by the way, too. So
yeah, it was Wuthering. Yeah, I think it was Wuthering Waves. Got that.
Yeah, a bunch of remakes.
In one player's choice. So I think Wuthering Waves. I had never even heard of it, and in one player's choice, and I felt like they only gave it. It's like they gave it to the second game because we all know even player's choice. Expedition 33 won that shit, but they already knew it was getting so much shit. They probably got Game of the Year. They're just like, let's give it to another game. Let's give it to the second most game.
January's full of a bunch of remakes. Dynasty Warriors Origins, that was there.
I did play that game I played that game for a long time. Like I went through back to it was on my PlayStation year in review, and it was like my second most game. I was just like, I don't remember playing it that much, but yeah, I mean it was good. I liked it. I didn't really like it as much as the original Dynasty Warriors because you play as a random character. And
I forgot that was this year.
The storyline. Whereas, in the original Dynasty Warriors, you could pick your faction or whatever, which army you wanted to be, then who there, then play through their story and kind of like that. Mm-hmm. You're gonna just play some wanderer who just interacts with everyone. But I did like it. It's pretty cool. You unlock different weapons for him, and so it's kind of like you're playing as different characters. But oh, dude, it was a fun game. It was like playing an old Dynasty Warriors game. They had Dynasty Warriors, the one before this, where they turned it into this open world RPG. That shit was not it. It was not it. It was not good. But going through Origins was fun. Origins was really fun. And dude, you could be on one battle for hours. You're just taking down everyone. So much fun. I did like that one.
Yeah, February. Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Mixed reviews.
I'm surprised I got mixed reviews. It's not my type of game. I played both. I played the first one. I only played it for a couple hours. I mean, it wasn't my type of game. I wanted it to be my type of game. It's a first-person medieval. Yeah. It's a first-person medieval RPG. It's really dope in concept. It's really dope in concept. And the first one was good. The second one was really good. Again, like I said, I wanted it to be my type of game, but it wasn't my type of game, so I didn't play it as much. Yeah. And I have huge respect for that game and that franchise. It's such a cool concept, and it's a first-person medieval fighter, RPG. And I wanted it to be so fucking cool, but I could not get a hold of it, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Same thing with Civilization 7. Yeah, Civilization 7 came out. I don't know how people felt about that one. It's not my type of game, so I don't pay attention. Avowed came out. That was very mixed.
Yeah, dude, Avowed was supposed to be promising. I was going through my history and I saw Avowed was there, and I was just like.
My understanding of Avowed was the gameplay was good and the combat was good, but the story was absolute garbage.
I thought the world was very colorful. I thought the world was colorful. It had a lot of cool,
it was graphically beautiful and very good gameplay, but horrible story, horrible voice acting.
I wasn't huge on the gameplay, actually. I wasn't huge on it.
That was just my understanding of it.
The game I don't think the game could figure out whether it wanted to be first person or third person, so they did both equally, so neither one excelled. So I didn't like the combat that way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand if you want to have both, but one's got to be more dominant so that you can't just do both 50-50. One's got to be
you have to set the identity for the game.
25, yeah.
If you're going to come out with a new IP, you have to set the identity. Monster Hunter Wilds, that was February. That was...
Damn, you're only in February?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're 40 minutes in. Two of us won't shut the hell up.
Fuck those guys.
Right? A Split Fiction was this year. I have yet to play that.
I have something to say about Split Fiction and just, what was it? Split Fiction and what was the one before it? It Takes Two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were made by the same company, weren't they?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think very, very good games. I haven't been able to play them because of the thing I'm about to say. But people, rated them very high. I dislike about those two games that it forces you to play with someone else. You have to play with someone else,
Yes.
whether it be online co-op or couch co-op. I don't have friends. Let me just play it solo. Fuck you.
I played most of It Takes Two with my wife. It's fun. See, Fragpunk? Was that this year? Oh, they did the full launch this year. That's what it was. So Split Fiction, Fragpunk. What was here? What was... Assassin's Creed Shadows was this year.
I enjoyed Shadows. I put a lot of time into Shadows. It's the last expansion though, which I haven't played, but I saw so many videos on it. It was terrible. If the rest of the game would have been like that, yeah, I could see it getting as much hate as it needs. Yeah. The last expansion they had was
April.
horrendous.
Yeah. April. Expedition 33. It's the only thing worth mentioning here.
It got Game of the Year for the reason.
There's like 30 games that came out in April, and the only one worth mentioning is Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cold-blooded to say. I mean, you're not wrong, but I mean, other people put in work too. Other people tried.
They tried.
Put forth effort.
Let's see, May.
Yeah, but when you think about it, Expedition 33 really kind of deserves that recognition because they recorded a lot of that stuff on like cell phones, and the game still came out as good as it did. And all these other AAA companies are like, they got all this really fancy stuff, and they still couldn't make something as good as that.
I think it's a good point. I mean, you're glad that game won, not just because it deserved it, but it just sends a fucking message, man.
Yeah,
I know.
It does.
It also sets the bar for quality.
Ubisoft's leadership has, like, the meme of, like, Homelander just sitting in the theater, just hearing,
Right.
dude, it's so fucking accurate. It's got to be so fucking accurate. This dude is just like, this company fucking sucks, man. I'm out of here. Just with hope and a dream, putting up fucking Reddit posts. Just putting up Reddit posts just like, hey, I need actors to come in and, play these characters. And then getting some of these fucking high profile actors. Like, their performances in that is so good. I was saying earlier today, I think this is like one time that Andy Serkis had a fucking ridiculous performance and wasn't nominated for it. That dude never fucking misses.
Yeah.
But he had such a great performance as Renoir and just wasn't nominated. I kind of feel bad for him, but also like if the Game Awards were to do just do best performance, it would have been fucking everybody up there. Everyone's up there, and I'm kind of mad that Chris Cox didn't get it.
Charlie Cox.
What did I say?
Chris Cox.
I meant Charlie. I said Charlie Cox. Even though like Jennifer English, she fully deserved that shit. But dude, Charlie Cox's performance, I think, was just so fucking good, and that he knocks it himself because he's like, I was just in the studio for 4 hours. I don't know why everyone loves me for it, but he just delivered such a great performance, and it's the performance that you have to deal with at the very beginning of the game. It fucking sets the tone. He delivers such a great performance and a very understanding of the character. You fall in love with his character, and then Sophie, whoever played Sophie, like, you have to fall in love with her character too. And you just fall in love with these two characters. You only know them for like 20 fucking minutes. And then by the time you get to the first homage, Like, I had no idea what the fuck to expect. I had no idea what was going on. They were talking about death and shit. I was like, what are you talking about people dying for at such young ages? Like, I don't understand. Like, they're just talking about, like, spiritually or something. And the people just started fucking dying left and right. And they're grimasing. And I'm sitting there in fucking tears. The music's fucking fantastic. And I'm just like, why the fuck am I crying? I've only been playing this game for 20 fucking minutes. I don't even know these people. Sophie's just disappearing off. She turned into leaves and is off in the fucking distance. And I'm a fucking little baby on the fucking ground. I just met her. Why was her performance so fucking good that I just fell in love with her immediately? And then Charlie Cox is just there delivering a fucking great performance, and I'm fucking in tune with his fucking character. And then when you get later on and he fucking dies, you just, come on, man. Jennifer English did a fucking fantastic job, but I still wanted Charlie to get it, just because he had the initial impact to set the tone for the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
As you can tell, we like this game.
Just a little.
Let's see. May, Age of Empires 2, Polya, Doom the Dark Ages. I don't even know this. There was apparently a Ninja Turtle game that I didn't even see. Splitgate 2, Omnimusha 2. Oh, that's a remaster. My bad.
Yeah.
Elden Ring Night Rain.
Yeah, that came out.
Right.
I like that game, but I didn't love it.
Oh wow, June was a big month. Yeah, a part of me wants to really give Night Rain a try. Another part of me just, I'm good.
I mean, it's a fun experience. It's basically like a Fortnite-ish version of Elden Ring, if you could imagine that.
Yeah.
It basically takes Elden Ring, it takes the same mechanics that you're used to for that type of game, and it just kind of ramps up the speed a little bit so your character can run around really fast, but you still have like stamina limitations and stuff like that. It was an interesting concept. It also has like this roguelike feature where, you know, every time you play the game, you're running through a map where you're having to collect items and kind of like build up your power and make yourself stronger. And you're fighting through certain boss waves, either enemies that you find on the field, or there's a boss that you fight at the end of each day, and there's like 2 days. Well, I guess 3 days technically, and at the end of 2 of those days, you fight 2 main bosses, and if you beat them, you get like these big, like, usually these really good items to kind of buff you up further, to level you up, and it's just one of these kind of things that you just kind of run through the game over and over again, and just go through this loop. And I thought it was fun at first, but after a while, it just kind of becomes monotonous, and I just kind of I lost interest after a while.
Yeah, it's kind of I think how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I like the original struggle more so than that game. I like the way the base game is, where you can actually like adventure through a world and like explore stuff. Night Rain is not really like that.
Right. Also, I'm trying to skip over everything that's a re-release or a release on another platform or a remake, or I'm trying to skip over all that. Right. Which June was a lot of remakes and re-releases. Actually, it was just about all re-releases. They had Mario Kart World.
That's when the Switch 2 dropped. Did the Switch 2 drop in June?
Yeah. June 5th?
Was it me, or did that console not have nearly an impact that anyone
It
thought
didn't.
It would have?
Well, it has a lot to do with a couple of things. One, everybody's broke.
That part.
2, its terms and conditions are absolutely ridiculous. Like to this day, yeah. If you buy a Switch 2, you do not own the console. You are buying the right to use that console. And if they catch you like slapping in a Game Genie or putting in a cheat code or something like that, that's outside of the parameters of the software you're using, they can remotely shut your system off, and they can remotely brick your console.
So why not just have that bad boy for rent instead of telling people that they can purchase it? Put it on rent. I'll rent it from you. Then you can tell me that.
Nintendo is really scummy this year.
How much is it per month to rent, though? They might make more money that way. Yeah. They charge like $50.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's fine. If you want to rent, hey, do to you. But
honestly, give it time. That's going to be their next business model.
It already is a business model. You got Xbox Game Pass.
Well, I'm saying it's going to be their next next way of doing business. And they're like, you know what? That's a brilliant idea.
They still have
Game Pass. It's you're renting the software, but yeah, like dude, to rent the hardware,
you have to pay for the monthly for Nintendo too.
Oh yeah.
They don't have yearly,
bro.
They have a family plan, so if you have like 6 Switches, you can put them all on the same subscription.
Who the fuck has 6?
I was about to say, who got 6 Switches?
A big family that doesn't want to buy everybody PS5.
Wait, what kind of Switch we talking about?
Dude, you beat me. See, that's the blackness right there, man. You beat me, but like I thought about it really quick. Like, who got 6 Switches?
I didn't go there.
That one has a lot of ass to beat. A black mama got a lot of ass to beat. Has 6 Switches.
Yo.
It's they don't have any. You got to go find your own.
Oh my goodness! I mean,
that's why they got 6. That's why they got 6. Each kid got to bring back 3 to make sure, so she can choose which one she wants.
Exactly. That's the only reason somebody got 6.
Go back. Go find me 3. Don't bring me some flimsy ass shit.
Yeah. Don't come back with little ones.
As soon as you do a little flick of the wrist, and if that bad boy snap, oh, it's game over. Don't let that snap and that thing snap. Oh my goodness.
Yo, my dad didn't wear a belt to hold his pants up. He wore a belt so he could whip my ass immediately. Didn't have to go nowhere.
Generational trauma being aired out on the internet.
Especially if you're Hispanic, don't let your mom be wearing the chocolates. It don't matter where you at. That bad boy frees me through there.
There's a video I've seen that I find hilarious. There's this couple, and the wife is Hispanic, and she never understood the stereotype. And now that she's a wife, her husband was like, "It's like, no, it's ingrained in you. You can do it." And so he started testing it, and he just will randomly put a cup on his head, and she'll walk into the room and see the cup, take her off her sandal, and just nail it every time.
DNA.
Yeah. Let's see. Re-release. Yeah, June is. Did you have anything original in June besides Mario Kart?
I mean, is that original though? Since there's
Oh, it's a sequel. For it? It's a sequel. So, Persona 5. Nope, that was PC and mobile. That's a re-release. Yeah, Death Stranding 2. Did anybody play Death Stranding 2 besides?
I was just about to ask. Sobs, you did it.
Yeah, I played it. Yeah.
I got like a couple hours in. You know, I got through Mexico. I got to my destination in Mexico. That game is fucking gorgeous, dude. Even on the PS5, at the PS5 firepower compared to PC, that game is fucking gorgeous. I will give it that.
Oh, one more game in June gorgeous. That if you know what it is, you're a freaking degenerate. It's called Date Everything.
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know it actually.
If that ends up on somebody's number 1, the cops are going to be around the corner.
when I buy it on Steam, I buy it.
It's not a cop going to be around the corner. It's going to be a therapist.
FBI, open up.
All right, let's see. July, you had Mecha Break, Micah Punk, Gorn 2, Ready or Not. Oh, RoboCop. I played RoboCop, by the way. Rogue City.
RoboCop. It
was boring.
I mean, it was what I expected, but also, like, I guess I didn't know what I was expecting.
Yeah,
You move through the world so fucking slow.
you do. It is so slow.
You're just so slow. Like,
Sprinting feels like a walk speed in every other game.
Yeah,
Apparently, that's RoboCop accurate.
It is.
I'm sure it's accurate.
Yeah, but
gaming.
still, I don't think that's what anybody wants to play, though.
I got a sidebar here. I got a sidebar. Why she walk on camera like she a black mama and she got them like 6 kids, bro. I was sitting there, I was just like, who mama is that? Sorry.
Oh, I see. August. Titan. Oh yeah, we didn't go through July, did we? Oh yeah, Rogue City. That was it. Not a lot of. There's really not a lot that was really we're talking about so far. I need to play Senua Saga Hellblade 2. I need to play that.
That had to be early in the year. That had to be like February.
August
of this year. That's a fucking lie. That's a dirty lie.
Well, that's what this list
dirty
says.
fucking lie. No. That game was.
I think that was a PlayStation release, right? Like
it was Xbox.
It's already been on Xbox for a while.
No.
Oh, hold on. Let me look. That's a good point. What does it say it released on? All right, that was a re-release. That was the PS5 re-release.
Yeah.
So that's my bad.
Yeah, I was actually interested in that game a while back when it was only on Xbox. Because the first one was only on PlayStation, which was weird.
The first one was only on Xbox. Wasn't it?
No, the first one was a PlayStation exclusive. And then the second one, for some reason, was a Xbox exclusive.
See, I played the first one on Xbox.
The first one, it started off
probably
as
after the fact.
And then it came over to Xbox after like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the second one was an Xbox exclusive, and then it's coming out on PlayStation if it hasn't already. I think it already has. Dude, we were all way the fuck off. Like, Hellblade 2 came out in May 2024.
Oh yeah.
Really? Okay.
Not even this year. Okay.
Yeah. So what you saw might have been it coming out on PS5.
Yeah, that's what it was. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. That game's the bomb.
Dude, I'll fuck with some Hello Kitty. I'll fuck with some Hello Kitty. I'll try to get it like.
I didn't even think about this. Mafia: The Old Country, August.
Oh, yeah,
I
didn't
played
play that.
It had potential. It had so much potential, but it was one of those games. It was a linear game. It was a very linear game. You were constantly in a story mission. You were constantly in a mission. But it was set in an open world. So, like, it was set in an open world. There was collectibles scattered throughout the open world. I can't say you couldn't, but, like, yeah, you were, like, in a mission. So, like, if you deviated from the mission, if you got, like, 10 meters off the path, they'd be like, oh, turn around, you're leaving the mission area, you got to go back. There were a select few times where you could, like if you had to drive from point A to point B and it was really far the fuck away, then you could explore the map. And that's like during that time, it was like I could took my time to explore the map and find collectibles that I didn't get the first time. But that only happens like 2 or 3 times. The rest of that is like it's fucking linear, but it's built on an open world, and so you're just like, why can't I just fucking go do what I want? They finally added open world like a month ago. And you can like select open world and go fucking explore and do shit. But for a while, it's just a fucking linear game set in an open world. It was confusing as shit.
Helldivers 2 was August.
You're so bad. You're bad at this. You should
Am
know
I?
better.
Am I?
Yeah, you should know better.
That's
Code Average
Xbox.
2 was a long fucking time ago. It was released on Xbox in August.
Yeah, that came out on PlayStation like a year or two ago.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
that was February
yeah.
2024.
See, and this is what I do with other people to make sure that I don't get things. Let's see, September. Yeah, August was all remakes, sequels, and re-releases. September 2025, we had Hollow Knight Silksong, Star Wars Outlaws. No, that's a remake. That's Switch 2. Sorry, re-release.
Did anybody play Silksong? Stops.
You know, I did not actually. I never even played the original one.
Really?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Yeah, this is just surprising. Really, that's up your alley, man.
It is the kind of game that I would play, but for whatever reason, I just have not attempted to play it. I imagine I probably will at some point.
It's kind of the boat I'm in. There's a couple of games that are Metroidvanias like that I'm just like, I need to go and play these. I just haven't made time for them. Borderlands 4 was September, which very mixed reviews. Actually, no, very poor reviews. I don't think there's anybody who had anything positive to say about it. Dyslexia is a hell of a drug, people. There's a game called Lego Voyagers, and I read Lego Voyeurs.
Lego Voyagers.
Slime Rancher 2. Oh, Silent Hill F.
Oh, Sobs, did you play that? It sounds like your type of game too.
What was that?
Silent Hill F. Silent Hill F.
No, I hadn't played that either. Actually, I was thinking about playing it.
I'm playing it too. I rented it. I still have GameFly. Am I like the only person in the world that still has GameFly?
Yes.
Yeah, I still have GameFly.
You're their one subscription.
You're keeping them in business.
I mean, I don't know how. It's actually not that fucking expensive, man. I get fucking 3 games at a time. And it's actually not that fucking bad.
I'm surprised that you even. I mean, I really am surprised that they're still in business due to the fact that
I'm too lazy to cancel it. I think about that shit all the fucking time. But then a game comes out and I'm like, yeah, I actually don't want to buy it. Nah, I'll just get it.
Hades 2. Hades 2 is September, October. Goes to
Hades 2 remake?
movies, it looks like. Yeah, you can do movies, Blu-rays and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Was that October? I guess it was. Goes to Yote was October. Digimon Story Time Stranger, which is actually really good, was October.
Mm-hmm.
Little Nightmares 3 was October.
I should have bought Little Nightmares 3. There's another game that's rented. It's on the way. I'll get here shortly. I'm probably sitting in my mailbox right now, actually.
Dispatch was October.
Yeah.
Which is a fantastic. Dispatch is my number 2 game this year. Well, we'll do that.
I understand it's great. I'm sure it's a fantastic story. Is it really funny? Is it really funny?
Yes.
I imagine it's very funny and comical and just
Yeah.
humorous, but also it's like super graphic too, right? Is it just
Yes.
like Invincible? It's just like Invincible and Boys. It's just a different IP.
Yeah, basically.
God, I'm sure
It's not quite as vulgar as The Boys, but the conversations between all the characters are just top tier.
I'm sure it's some great shit.
Arc Raiders was October.
But can you call it a game if you just select things?
There are game elements to it.
Yeah, but I mean,
There's entire like hacking sequences you got to do.
Oh, that sounds pretty dope.
I would find that fun.
Yeah.
Kind of like quick time mini games, like quick
Yeah.
time mini games.
Yeah.
Oh, I would find that fun. Yeah, I would do that.
And your choices, you have limited time to make all your choices. So you have to read the whole screen, figure out what you're going to choose. And then and it defaults always to the first one if you don't press anything.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't choose it, auto selects for you.
Yes.
Oh.
That's what I was going to say earlier. I don't like games that you're talking about, like games that, like, you know, you're saying like, oh, there's not much choice happening. Like, not every game needs choice, right? I kind of hate games that kind of force choice upon you. I'm like, man, just let me play the story a little bit, especially if it's a linear game. If it's a linear game, I don't need choice. I don't need the illusion of choice. Just go ahead and just make the selection for me. I'm not trying to do all that shit. Not every game needs to be choice. Not every game needs to be.
There needs to be options on playing how you want to play.
Not every game needs to be open world. Like how you said Doom was thinking about being open world. That game doesn't need to be fucking open world.
It doesn't. Doom has an identity. It needs to stay within its own identity.
Please and thank you.
Anniversary edition, re-release. Satisfactory. It's November. Where the Winds Meet was November. SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide, that was November.
Hold up, let's go back to Where the Winds Meet. Sobs, you play that?
I played a little bit of it, yeah.
I played like for like 30 minutes. I didn't have a lot of time when I was trying it, and I played it a little bit.
I put at least a couple to a few hours into it. Although I've kind of been playing other stuff, I haven't really gone back to play it since, but I've been meaning to. I think it's good enough. I want to go back and play it.
Yeah. The graphics, I mean, the quality of the game seems pretty good. The playstyle is even fine. I'm just very surprised that it's a free game. I'm curious how they're making their money.
Honestly, the fact that it is free to play and it's as good as it is very surprising to me. And if you've ever looked at any of the microtransactions, that's how they're making their money, because people are buying that stuff and it's ridiculously priced.
Is it like cosmetics and just like
Yeah, but nothing is like it's purely all cosmetic stuff. So like you can't buy like special powers or stuff like that.
So there's no pay to win.
No, not at all.
Are there certain areas that are behind paywalls?
Say that again.
Are there certain areas that are behind paywalls? Like if you come across it?
Not that I'm aware of. You just got to get yourself to like a certain level to be able to access certain things, and that's just by grinding in the game.
Mm-hmm. I think I exited the tutorial. I got pretty far, but like I don't know like how the difficulty scales. I mean, I heard it was very Souls-like. But do you think it's very like Souls challenging, or is it kind of just like?
I wouldn't say it's Souls-like. I mean, it has maybe some elements you could compare to a Souls game, but I would say that it is way easier and way more forgiving than a Souls game.
Yeah. Okay. Souls-like, not Souls-like.
Moonlighter.
No, not really.
Oh.
What's that?
Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault. Moonlighter is a great game. I haven't played 2 yet. So the concept of Moonlighter is you are a store owner, and during the day you're running your store. During the night you're in a dungeon farming everything to sell in your store. It's kind of like a roguelike dungeon crawler.
Yeah, when you say dungeon, you mean like a raid dungeon. I thought you meant like a dungeon like you were torturing people.
No. Like a dungeon crawler dungeon. Let's see, December. re-release. Octopath Traveler 0. Octopath Traveler is a great JRPG if that's your thing. I haven't tried 0, or I think they actually just released 2. It might be 0. I might be thinking of 0. Remake. Re-release. Good Lord, lots of re-releases and remakes this year. Like way more than you would think.
Quick and easy has to use make money so they can continue to dump money into their major releases.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that Expedition 33 was only made with less than $10 million.
I did not.
You did not? Yeah.
I believe it. They only had like, what was it, like, how many people working?
33 people. That's why that's why the game is like, called Expedition 33. They just made everything about 33. Like, they only had 33 devs.
Oh, well, hey, there you go.
Working on it. 33 songs in it. The weapon levels there's only 33. I mean, obviously you can get to 99, but that's your characters, whatever. But yeah, they announced it after the.
What's 99 divided by 3?
30. But yeah, they announced it after the Game Awards. They're like, yeah, they tried. They really tried. They're like, yeah, we wanted to make a point that we're going to make this game for less than $10 million, and they fucking did. And they're just slapping it.
It's crazy how
gas off over everyone's faces.
Yeah, it's crazy how much ingenuity and creativity can carry a franchise. It's not about how much money you dump into it, which is, I'm curious about, like, what they're going to do with Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, they're like, this game's costing us $2 billion. And it's like, it's like they're trying to
say anything that they're doing is justified, but it's like, I don't know. Rockstar is a different breed, and I suppose they've got the credibility to be able to throw that kind of weight around.
I honestly think that they're just trying to make it as expensive as possible to make, so that they can hold the world record for most expensive game ever made.
It's possible.
Trying to do that. I think they're dropping a little bit of new tech. You can't really spend that kind of money and just have it just be at your devs and just add the resources, the compute power. They gotta be they probably had to develop some new technology, and we're dumping it into a lot of research and development to be able to.
Yeah, well, I think. I personally think GTA 6 is going to be a leap in whatever type of improvements that they're making, either within their game engine or just the way that they create that type of game in general. Because if you look at GTA 5 when it originally came out, not including the re-releases and all that stuff, if you just look at the physics and the way that the game moves, the way it feels, the way it functions, and then if you look at Red Dead 2, which came out 4-5 years later, after the original release. Yeah, that game graphically was a drastic improvement compared to what GTA 5 was. And if you think about how well that game was produced, how well it was the actors, the way they portrayed the characters, all these different things, there was so much more attention to detail put in that game. I personally feel that GTA 6 is going to take all that same stuff and they're going to try to do that again, but they're going to do it in the GTA world instead of the old Western world. And they're going to try to take all that stuff and take it next level again. Because I've already heard about how they're going to take the same concept, like how you can only carry so many weapons on your person to make it more realistic. They're going to carry that over into GTA, and you're going to have to store weapons in your car. You're not going to be able to actually carry an endless amount of weapons on your character. Mm-hmm. you're not going to be able to pull a missile launcher out of nowhere. You know, you're going to have like it actually on your character or something like that.
I think so too. Like, as I think about GTA 6, I remember when like Cyberpunk was coming out.
Yeah.
And like the devs and everyone that was like involved with Cyberpunk were talking about like how it was going to revolutionize gaming, and then it didn't. But I think GTA 6 is going to do what everyone thought Cyberpunk was going to do.
I think it will too, and I think Rockstar is one of those companies that pays attention to the failures of other companies like CD Projekt Red and the unfortunate situation with Cyberpunk. I mean, I think if that game had succeeded the way it was going to, that game would have turned everybody into a believer. That they'd been like, man, we should have got behind that game, but unfortunately, it fell flat on its face, and even I today still cannot go back and play that game. I think about how it was.
They've recovered.
Oh yeah, I've seen nothing but great things about it ever since. But me personally, I kind of have a hard time getting back into it.
It's my time burn game. If I can't find anything to play, I'll reinstall and mod Cyberpunk 2077. And that's the thing. It's the game's not perfect. It is great now. It wasn't when it launched. It is great now. But to fully get the entire experience that you want out of it, you have to mod it.
Right.
You probably have to do that with GTA 6. And I mean, I think there.
But you won't be able to because it's going to be online only.
Maybe. I mean, it's going to be on console first, so you won't have the option to mod it.
Yeah.
Unless you're, super sweaty. I mean, you can mod console, but you got to do a lot of shit to do it.
Yeah.
So it's more effort than your average person is willing to put in. Even your more enthusiastic person is willing to put in.
It usually takes a third-party device to be able to mod on console.
Yeah. And then also coming back to like what Saab says about like how like in Red Dead 2 there are so many different systems in place that could like do. The environment was just so, I guess,
it was just alive.
Yeah, the environment was so alive, and I think GTA 6 is going to take that to like a completely different level. I think just about everything that you can interact with is going to be like its own system.
I hope that it is everything that everybody thinks it is.
I think everything is going to be like it's.
I think it's going to be close.
Yeah. Its own infrastructure, its own world, and its own system that you can just do for just hours on end and just have it be not really a standalone, but like its own independent system. I'm not talking about
it's
like
a game.
Oh, you can just get in the cop car and just like do cop missions and be a cop for hours on end. I think like
it's a game. I think it'll be a game that you can truly be like a real spectator in, and you can just kind of walk around and just be a person that just exists in this world that's just got all this stuff that's just happening in it. You can just watch all these people do crazy shit.
Maybe. We'll have to wait and see.
Maybe,
Next year. Or the year after.
Yeah.
Or the year after.
I mean,
or the year after.
It's possible they could keep delaying it, but I think next year it might actually really come out. But we'll see.
Now that I started thinking about, like, I wonder, like, as we start making our advancements in AI and artificial intelligence, we used to always call, like, NPCs AI, like how their AI works, even though they weren't really AI. I guess
right.
Different scales and different spectrums of artificial intelligence and how NPCs act and react to certain actions, executions, environment changes, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I wonder as, like, as we are making more advancements in AI, Rockstar is making more advancements in their NPC AI, and they'll be more, I guess, realistic.
Could be. It's going to be weird having where every NPC is basically ran by an AI.
Yeah, almost in a way, yeah.
Because, I mean, honestly, a good AI could theoretically come up with a different personality for every single person in a world. I mean, we're hitting a point with it that it could do that. And then it would just have to work on live animation while speaking. But, yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. All right, everybody. Thank you all for coming and watching. We hope you had a good time. And we will see you in 2 weeks on the 28th. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. New Year if we miss you. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, if those apply to you. And anyways, Merry Christmas. See you all 2 weeks. Bye-bye.